Hey, what's up, guys? It's Apollo Uchiha here, and I'm back with a new Goku What If short movie. And yeah, guys, the name of this movie is, as you guessed from the title, What If Goku Destroyed the Mount Olympus? Since one of my subscriber, my good friend Spidey, suggested me an idea regarding Naruto, I thought, why shouldn't I make a similar idea towards Goku, but with a twist of my own? So here it is. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins at the summit of the Pantheons, in which each and every pantheon of gods gathered in one place. That was in the temple of Zeus, their supreme being and creator. As even the Greek pantheon had to come there, because today was an event, and they needed to be told about this event because it was going to shake the whole universe and their pantheons as well, as the Shinto pantheon as well as the Greek and the other pantheons had arrived. Zenos-sama, all of them said with a bow, as Zeus begrudgingly did bow as well. Why have we been called here? Well, we are going to announce a tournament again. Grand Priest, why don't you tell them? With pleasure, Zenos-sama. Everyone, we will be announcing a tournament of power between different universes, and the strongest fighters from the said universes under the tutelage of the god of destruction will come there. Since Zeus, your pantheon, doesn't have one god of destruction and only has god of war, we will not summon your universe. For all the rest of the universe, you can come. It is as you say, my lord. Your wishes are a command to heed. Good. Now everything is fine then, right? Yes, it is. As after that, the meeting was called off. As now we go towards Mount Olympus to see that Zeus punched his throne. Damn that brat! He doesn't have to get that power. That power belongs to someone much more potential being, like myself. Zeus, you know what you are talking about, right? This is regarded as a betrayal. Who am I kidding? I'm talking to you about betrayals. A person who doesn't know what it means to be betrayed. Hera, quiet now. Now is not the time. The power of tournament, huh? Father, may I suggest something, said Athena. It will be the perfect time to strike for you if you want to achieve the power of Zenos. What do you mean, Athena? Athena, enough, said Hera. Shush, Hera. It is time for us to rise above other pantheons, to prove them that we are the supreme gods, not them. I side with Father with this one. As do I, said Poseidon, as Hades, as well as Ares, as well as each and every other god arrived. Except for Artemis, Hestia. We will not. My hunt is not for bloodshed. Fine, daughter. You, my wife, and you, sister, can remain here. And we will go on our own to do the deed. Time skip. We go towards the place in galaxy where the power tournament was happening. As Zeus laid his eyes upon the throne and the golden dragon balls. As soon as Android 17 was about to make a wish after winning the tournament, a lightning bolt struck him and turned him into ashes. As everyone was shocked, as the Grand Priest turned towards, knowing whose weapon it was. Zeus! I told you that you were not! And he was struck again, but this time by Ares as well as Athena. As all the Greek gods then lunged forward, since the other gods were erased alongside their pantheons. It was a test from Zenos to see if the fighters were greedy or not. And they need to know. And the other gods then arrived there, knowing that it was a test, and charged towards the Greeks, but it was already too late. Zeus lunged towards Zenos, avoiding his guards, who were being dealt with by Hephaestus as well as his brothers, Hades as well as none other than Poseidon. And he killed Zenos, while Goku, who was shocked, was fighting and avoiding all the other minor Olympians, as Goku charged his power so much and reached the Ultra Instinct Infinite state that The whole arena began to shake as everyone who was celebrating from the Greek pantheon stopped and looked towards him. That mortal, he has the divine power. He needs to be eradicated. Ares, now charge towards him, my son. As Ares charged towards Goku, instant transmission behind him and launched a ki blast, wounding him badly. But it was not enough. As the fight commenced on, Goku was at a loss, as he was now being held by a neck choke in front of everyone. As Zeus then saw, "See, mortal, you will have lived and served under us as other mortals have, but you and your race is powerful and are a threat to my domain, and henceforth you shall be erased." "Fuck you, man. I'm gonna kill you once I get out of here. You hear me? You're dead. Dead," said Goku, as Goku had an animalistic nature in his eyes. Even though Ultra Instinct was a state in which a fighter was at calm, but Goku could not remain calm. As Zeus then said, "You think you can defeat me? I'm the new Xenos, the new creator. I am Zeus, the god of thunder, and the god of the whole universe and multiverse. Nobody can touch me, even an ounce of my hair." As before anything could happen, Beerus arrived there wounded and freed Goku and threw him towards the golden Dragon Balls. "Take them. Now's your time, Goku. Go away from here, monkey. I'll buy you some time." "Beerus-sama, you don't have much time. Go. The fate of all the universe rests upon your shoulder. Defeat them and make a wish. Hide the balls for the time being and train. That is all you can do. And as for you all, pathetic cat, do you think you can defeat us?" said Athena. "Goddess of war, huh? I'll show you the might of God of destruction." As Beerus went full power mode and entered his ultra ego state, as purple lightning was cackling around him, as Goku vanished now. "Hurry, Goku, get out of here." "What about? They are dead. You have to leave. The fate of this multiverse rests upon your shoulder now, and I fear for it." And with these words, Goku was thrown into another portal. "Now, everything will be taken care of. Whis?" "Yes, my lord." As Whis was in his ultra instinct state as well, as both of them lunged forward and had their last stand there. After that, we go towards Goku, who was trapped in a infinite domain. Nothing was there. What is this? Why am I here? I have to get back. Damn it, I cannot use these Dragon Balls as well. I have to do this. I have to train. I have to defeat them. But I need help. Who can help me? As the mighty golden Shenron looked through Goku through the balls. "Goku. Mighty Shenron? Is that your voice?" "Yes. It is not a wish, but a suggestion, because I fear that if my power fell in the wrong hands, it can be used against my will, and I cannot do anything but to grant wish, and I do not want Zeus to wish to be fulfilled, because I fear and know what he's going to wish for. There is only one person that has erased them in the alternative reality. I can't summon them here." You can warp reality altogether? Then why? "You need to become powerful enough to wield me. Only Xenos-sama was powerful enough to activate me, while the Wisher wished for stuff from me. And you are not powerful enough now, Goku. You have to train hard." "Damn it! I will do this. Who is the person who can train me?" "His name is Kratos, and he was once known as the god of war from the Greek pantheon, and brought downfall after being betrayed by them." "How can I?" "You do not need to worry. I have called him here." As a portal opened and walked out a man much older with beard, his skin complete covered in white ashes and red markings all over his body. He was topless and wearing wolf skin around his legs as well as old clothes. Is this the fighter you want me to train? Yes, it seems as if Zeus has overstepped his boundaries once again. Yes, you know him? He was my father, the one I killed with my own hands. Can you help me? That is why I am here, to train you. Because I cannot intercept in the alternative reality. It will imbalance the center part and the scale. Scale of what? The scale of Bifrost. The scale of life on which the Bifrost stand. The connection and the bridge between all realities and realms. I don't get it. You don't need to worry about that. You have to train with me now. As from then on, Kratos began to train Goku, and Goku, even his Ultra Instinct state, was surprised that his fist with high intensity and aim to kill was taught with only one block. As Kratos headbutted Goku and sent him flying back into the ground as there was a huge crater there. See? This is the power difference between me and you. And I am not at my prime state right now. You have to learn the ways of Spartan and unleash the beast within you. Beast? I can see a warrior and sense a warrior spirit from within one. I was, after all, the god of war at one time, and you have that spirit. Even though it is locked and caged away, you have a legendary spirit that can be awakened if trained properly. I will learn whatever it is needed to be learned from you. Good. Good. As after that, 3 years passed as Goku trained rigorously with Kratos, as Kratos has taught him each and every way of weapon as well as the ways to kill the gods like he did. But he knew the ones that Goku had to face will be double the power because of their enhancements due to Zeus becoming the supreme god of all beings, even the gods of gods. So, it was up to him now. And Goku was also training in his chi training and keeping it up with it, as he was currently meditating and rising his power level steadily. He began at Super Saiyan base, then went towards Super Saiyan 2. Then he entered third state. Then something happened. He was wrapped around by red energy, which was complete pure chi as Kratos watched. Then he appeared with red fur all over his body and a tail, and then that turned into silver as his hair grew longer. He was in the Super Saiyan 5 state, and then it all vanished and he entered into Super Saiyan God, the red hair, a normal state. And then he went towards Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan Blue 2 with 100x Kaioken. And then he entered the Ultra Instinct. And then he entered the Ultra Instinct Supreme, in which his hair was complete white and slash silverish hue. And then he entered the Omni state, as red markings came all over his body. His eyes glue white, as there was red lightning pulsing through his body, indicating that he has become officially an immortal and reached his peak potential. Good. You have reached your peak potential, Goku. Here. These blades were once mine to wield, but now they are yours. You don't need them? Yes, I do not. These will help you greatly in the battle against the gods. Trust me, you will need them. Thank you, Sensei. My time to depart to my own realm has come. There are many things to be done there. Will I be able to see you again, Sensei? I'm always down for practice, and to see if my skills are lacking or not. You can come to the Bifrost through them. I have engraved a rune on it. Use it wisely. I will keep it in mind, Sensei. As Goku then looked towards the golden Dragon Balls. What should I do with them? That is a good question. I know, Sensei. Maybe you can. No. I cannot bring such dangerous weapon to my domain. There are already corrupt people there, and I do not need them to gain more means to overthrow the peace and balance that has finally reached between us. I see. So where should I use this pouch? This is pouch created by Hephaestus once when I worked for him. It has infinite storage space. You can store them there, as that is what Goku did as he stored all the Dragon Balls there. Thanks again, Sensei. I promise you that I will not let you down. Do not. And do not make mistakes be better. I will. As after that, Naruto had to find a way out of there. And with the ability to rip through the reality with his blades of chaos that he achieved, he was able to do that. As soon as he escaped, he knew that the gods will sense him, and that is what he wanted. He arrived at the arena where he once fought all other gods, alongside the other universes. As he looked at the bloodstains that were there, as he closed his eyes, they will pay for this. All this bloodshed is all my fault. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have gotten a chance. But never again. I will bring him down, even if I have to bring down the Olympus and repeat the history. As the blades glue with his rage, because they were fueled by them. As in front of him, Ares landed. So you finally show your face, coward. I was waiting for you here, and here I thought I was getting bored. You will pay for what you have done. Goku said, So you have gotten my blades. So what? I do not know from whom you have achieved those, but I will be taking them back. Over my dead body. With pleasure, as Ares unsheathed his two swords and charged towards Goku, wearing his armor. But Goku's Ultra Sun shinned away and arrived behind him by transmission as he unleashed his two blades lashed with chains, covered with flames of hell, at Ares, as Ares was slashed on the back as blood seeped out of him. You have been trained in the ways of Spartan. Who was it? Said Ares with rage. Over my dead body, I will reveal anything to you. As Goku then focused the blades in front of Ares, as Ares was charging towards him. As he charged his ki blast, which fired through his blades at high intensity and sharpness, cutting both of his arms off, as Goku charged towards Ares and ripped his neck off. You think killing me will solve anything? All other gods will soon know about my death, and there will be imbalance in the universe, and they will kill you for this. I am more than ready for them. Your death is just the beginning of the downfall, Olympus. Downfall? You're funny, mortal. I'll show you funny. As Goku literally ripped off Ares' head from his body, killing him and turning him into ash as his body faded. He had to locate other gods, but he did not know how to, as his blade glowed in the direction as Goku picked up some signals as he started to float and dashed towards the set place where the blades were going, and then he traced down her. None other than Athena herself. So you were able to kill Ares, I heard, she said as she was cleaning her spear. I was. But this is where your journey ends, I believe. You will die here, mortal. We'll see. As the battle commenced, Athena charged towards Goku with all she had. Goku dodged, but that was all he was able to do. Dodge away from her spears and her attacks, but she was known as the best strategist, and Goku was, had lifetime experience worth of in Battleground, and both of them were an equal match, as both of them were panting. I must admit, even though I'm a goddess, you were able to make me push myself this far. As she revealed her divine form, which was mountains above tall, as she thrust her spear, which was now elongated, down towards him. As something happened. From the space itself, a staff appeared in his hand, which elongated. Who knew? I will find this staff here. Quite ironic, said Goku. It was the staff of the Monkey King himself, Son Goku, the same name that he had. As after that, the spear was holded, as Goku transformed into Super Saiyan Blue 3. As he arrived there, I'll defeat you in my own way. Ka-me-ha-me! As a huge beam of blue energy was launched towards her, piercing through her brain as her brain exploded, splattering everywhere into million bits. as Athena was no more. As Goku went down there, putting his hand on the huge pole as it shrunk down into a staff, which he put it on his back alongside his blades, as he then picked up both of his blades and started to indicate the next god or goddess. And fortunately enough, on planet Namek, or the newly created planet Namek made out of nature, or similar planet to that, when Goku went there, he found something interesting. It was Demeter who was there. It is quite ironic. You are a goddess who, I believe, loves nature, right? Yes, I do. Why you question me, mortal? And what is that you find so ironic? Even though you love nature, or claim to love nature, you destroyed so much life, which is a part of nature, isn't it? You talk too much. Those were just greedy men who wanted power. And this world needed a change, our rule. People have forgotten about us, but for how long? We needed to make a comeback, and Zeus was the perfect way to anger and get our comeback. It was all thanks to Athena. The said bitch is dead now. So you have killed her. But this is where you die, mortal. Many have said that before. I'll make you pay for what you have done to my nephew and niece. And I'm here for that. Make me. As the battle commenced, as Demeter charged towards Goku with all her roots as well as her abilities, but Goku easily defeated her. Even if you defeat me this easily, others will not. Shut up. As he shoved his both blades of chaos across her head in an X-like state and ripped them apart, cutting her face open. Bitch. Unknown to Goku, his power and strength was increasing through his blades as he was ripping and killing guards apart. As he tracked down in a vast barren land, Hermes, the god's messenger, who was sitting there with a solemn expression on his face. You have come for me, mortal. How do you? I am the gods of messengers, and I can tell when a message from death itself arrived and my name is written on it. Are you ready to face death then? I surrender. Why should I believe you? Look, I believed at the time when we were invading that we will make things right. But it didn't work out. Everyone was corrupt. Even Apollo was. Who I thought was my only brother and buddy who could understand me. I wanted peace, not this destruction. By killing those guards, having this much power and acting like a kid was dangerous. And that is what I feared. And that is why, well, we all talked and I agreed to this. Because of you I have lost everything, and I regret that. And that is why I'm ready to fade myself. What do you mean? You see, we gods have an ability. If we want to end our lives, we can fade. And that is what I'm going to do. But you can start again, with redemption. I can see it in your eyes that you know. How many times will I do this again and again? I'm tired of this. And they cannot be saved. But please promise me this. Artemis, Hestia, they did not want any part of this. Please, just leave them, okay? I promise, I will only hunt them down who are a part of this. Thank you. And here, these are my sandals. They can travel at the speed of light. Thank you. As Hermes began to fade, just promise me, it will give them painless death. At least to Apollo. I will promise you that. Thanks, said Hermes as he smiled before fading away, as only his sandals remained which Goku wore. As he looked up, someone crash-landed there, a burning ball of light. It was Apollo. What have you done to Hermes? He faded himself. Bullshit! Like I will ever believe that. You will pay for what you have done. I have seen through what you have done. First Ares, then Athena, then Demeter, and now Hermes? Leaving you alive was the worst mistake that I told Father that we have made. And now those prophecies are fulfilling. And no more. If I let you live, you will destroy and kill more of us. And all the peace that we have made. Peace? You call this peace? All this death and destruction, all those universes at stake, all of them destroyed because of your so-called peace. This was needed to be done. Those were greedy? No, they weren't. Hermes saw that. He was depressed when I got here. He was sorry. He apologized to me what has happened. Bullshit! So much for seeing all truth. You are nothing more than a scam. As Goku charged his energy, as he reached into Ultra Instinct Supreme state, as he dodged every attack that Apollo threw at him, even with his bow. Stop dodging my attacks! Does it hurt? Right? It hurts your pride when you're not able to land a hit. So-called God of Sun. I will bring darkness upon your life. You hear me, mortal? The thing is, I'm not mortal. And you have probably missed this. As Spartan rage erupted from Ultra Instinct Goku, as Goku charged towards him with blades of chaos in his hands, as he slashed them and slashed again and again with high intensity and speed and heat that Apollo couldn't take it, even though he was the sun god. As the last attack that he did was, as he lifted the Son Goku staff and after putting the both blades together, tied them in one side, as then he threw them, lunged towards them more like towards Apollo, and said, "Elongate!" As the blades began to elongate, as Apollo was literally pulverized and stabbed and incapacitated to the such gravity that, well, extracting the staff would have killed him instantly. You think you can stop us, even if you kill me? The other said the same. Save your breath for speeches. Oh wait, don't actually. Shrink. As a staff shrank down alongside the blades, Apollo fell down to the ground, as he began to fade as well. So much for these gods. I cannot believe we were defeated by them, and they were able to take care of Zenos and everyone. Or is it a part of Zenos' test? That bastard. If it is, I swear to God that I will rip him apart, a new one. As after that, we see Goku using the blades to travel, and this time around, he was in Mount Olympus himself, where he found Hera. As he said, "You have killed my children. That I cannot forgive. But first I would like to save your breath. Apologize for killing my family? This is how it feels, Hera, when you kill someone that is loved by other. You turn it into rage." As Goku was still in his Ultra Instinct Supreme form, he tapped into Omni Stage 1. His hair was like normal form, but they were glowing, pulsing white, with red markings starting to appear only on his face as his eyes were glowing white, his sides turning red. So you have reached that state. Maybe you'll be able to match me. As huge peacocks appeared, which were lunging towards Goku, as Goku used his light energy to destroy and at the end of the day snap her neck, the same way that Kratos did. The irony. As Hercules arrived, but he was defeated as much as instantly he arrived by a Kamehameha straight through his stomach, killing him instantly. As after all of this death and destruction, finally the three gods remained, as Goku reached the center hall of the Mount Olympus, where the three gods were waiting for him in their supreme form. "You are a thorn in our path. I gave you mercy and a second chance before I threw you away. But leaving you alive was the worst mistake that I made," said Zeus. "And you will die here, Zeus. I will erase you and make you fade, even if it's the last thing I do. You have to go through us first," said Hades as well as Poseidon, with pleasure. As Goku charged his full energy, as the whole Mount Olympus started to crack, they were pushed to the ground, as in front of them stood, in SSJ3 state, the Omni King God Goku, as his whole body was covered with red lines which were pulsating. "You have reached that state. Impossible. It is supposed to be impossible without killing a god of Zenos caliber. I have killed so many. That is why it was possible," said Goku in a heavy voice, as Goku began to levitate. "Ultra Ka-me-ha-me," as a red Kamehameha started to gather in front of him. "Ah!" as a huge blast was fired, but it didn't stop. Wherever they tried to evade, the blast turned towards them. And in the end, both Poseidon and Hades were caught in it and were destroyed and killed. As Zeus was now shrinking in his throne, as Artemis as well as Hestia arrived, "Please, you have killed our family. Even though he is deservable of death, please don't kill him." "I have to. You killed my brother even. He was corrupted, I know. Please. I'm sorry. I'm all out of mercy." As Goku grabbed Zeus by his chest and put the other hand on his neck, as he began to push his chest out of his body, as he started to rip his front skeletal figure outside, ripping the bones apart and everything, as with the most painful death in front of his daughter and sister, Zeus, the supreme god, or so-called supreme god, was no more. As both of the women started to cry. "I am sorry. Are you Hestia and Artemis?" "Yes." "My fight is not with you. It has ended." "Tell us, why did you do this?" "There was a way to save everyone. For that I had to achieve this," he said as he picked up a white crystal. As Goku crushed it with his hand, as Xenos was freed. Both of them. "Goku, what happened? Whoa, you look quite good." "It's good to see you, Xenos. Now it's time to get everyone back." So Zeus swallowed them? After trapping them inside the crystal that Hephaestus and Athena forged. Talking about Hephaestus, where is he? That god has been hiding himself there. That is the only god that I need to take care of. Please, is it necessary? You already killed these three. He will be scared. I have to make sure, or he will come back. You two are free to go or leave, or regine over this land as the goddesses. The two original goddesses who showed mercy and decorum, that of considering gods, not these people who were corrupted by power, as the label does. As Goku then went towards Hephaestus, earth where he was making stuff. "So you finally came for me. You were a part of this. I only provided weapons because they were needed. And I'm here for you then. I will accept my death, like a man, like a god." As Hephaestus, with his disfigured body, put his knees down. "Please, I wish only one thing from you." "What?" "Kill my wife Aphrodite as well. That bitch has been on my nerves." "Of course I will." As with a swift strike, he was dead. And next we see in Aphrodite's chamber, she was throwing her handmaids towards Goku, and Goku killed them. Her charm spring didn't work, as Goku was, literally on her, as he grabbed her by the neck, as he initiated his, staff. "You like getting fucked, right?" As he positioned the staff there, elongate, as Aphrodite literally exploded, because the staff was so thick and long that she exploded, literally into bits. Bitch. As after that, Goku finally saw some darkness leaving his body and appearing in front of him. What are you?" "I am your darkness, the last enemy. If you defeat me, you will become the supreme Omni King." As the battle finally commenced between his own darkness and Goku, Goku was dodging, as was his darkness, following every move of him. Both of them, in Artemis and Hestia's eyes, were that of lightning bursts, striking each other at high intensities and speeds, each punching, dodging, and kicking each other. In the end, Goku threw the all-supreme bomb at him and destroyed him, his own darkness, as he went towards his pockets, up with Xenos, where the battle commenced with Ares. He unloaded the 7 Dragon Balls, and the golden Shenron was summoned by him, this time hearing his call. "All hail the supreme god, not Goku. All hail the supreme god, Xenos. What can I do for you two supreme beings? I want you to revert the time back, and undo all the killing these gods have done. But please do not revive these gods back. It will be done." but you will lose all your power. The power doesn't matter. I can train hard to get it back. All that matters is my family. As with a bright white flash, everything began to disappear. You know, Goku, you could have had that power. I only fight because it is fun and to test my might. I do not fight because I want to gain more power and become a greedy person and a power hungry man. The only reason I achieved this power was to help out myself because I am greedy. And I do not want to be greedy because of this power and arrogant. And that is why I'm fine with losing this power and the memories. As in front of Xenos, everything vanished and everything returned back to normal as Goku opened his eyes. He was standing back where he was as Android 17 wished for every universe and every being to be revived back again. As Xenos smiled and everything did happen as it was meant to be. And Goku returned back to his own home planet happily, as did everyone else after being revived. As both Xenos were smiling, as the Supreme Priest then asked, "Why are you smiling, Xenos-sama? Let's just say something interesting happened, Grand Priest, and I'm not telling." "Oh, you're so mean, Grand Xenos-sama." "It is a secret that I kept close to my heart because of a friend and his sacrifice. And please destroy all of the Greek pantheon once and for all, except for Hestia and Artemis, because those two are only trustworthy." "What pantheon are you talking about?" "Oh, Greek pantheon only has those two goddesses." "Oh, I see." "Silly me, I guess." This is not like you. Are you ill?" "No, I'm not. Just get back to work, please." "Okay." As Xenos was the only person or people who remembered the sacrifice that Goku had made. He attained the power that was similar to him or even bigger than him, and willingly gave it away for everyone to get another chance, and give Vegeta a fair chance to reach up to him, and erasing the gods of Olympus once and for all from the very own history of the face of the planet. And he was happy for it, and will keep it a secret and a cherished memory. That is why he favored Goku. "I knew you were special when I met you." "Right? That's what I said," said the other Xenos. Both of them chuckled. As for Goku, he too was smiling, looking at the sky, imagining Xenos laughing and talking about him. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you liked this one, and if you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more content like this. You know what? I have thought hard, and I think that I should start with one what if at a time. Currently, I'm going to carry what if Naruto and what if Goku similarly at one easy pace, and then I can switch between what if Naruto and what if, any other what if I want to do. So I hope you enjoy both of these stories, and if you do, then you know what to do. Leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Until then, keep yourself healthy and safe. This is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off. Peace!